Good morning. Good morning, good morning. I'm Boundy, psychic medium, bringing you the daily, cards for today. Usually they're the Lenormand cards, but because it's a weekend, I'm enjoying using the Kipper deck. So that's what they are today, is the Kipper deck. And the other thing is, I just realised, are we seeing my name and the labels back to front in the actual recording or what? Don't know. I'll look afterwards. I'm actually doing this completely using just B.live as the live streaming platform. Trying it again just raw, as in by itself, instead of using the eCam. Some of you will know what that is, some won't. It doesn't matter. I'm going to bring the cards in and do it this way. And there, oh yeah, I'm here in it. Hello, I'm here in this corner. The one thing with this is I can't zoom in and out because that's what the eCam feature is it's got variability in how close or far away I can do the cards. Anyway, look, we'll just do the reading and we'll see what else there is. Now, this is the box that it comes in. So the artwork is by Ciro Marchetti, and I think some of in the guidebook, this is the guidebook cover, and of course some of the other artwork that's the cards. This is I think he does some of the commentary and writing in the booklet as well. So I think from what I can gather from this booklet, there is about 3 contributors who've added their comments as to what their interpretations are of the cards. Now, I just read usually just from what my own intuition is letting me know from this here, from looking at the actual cards. Now, they're a little bit far away. I apologise, I can't zoom in and I can't get my camera closer in the way that I've got my setup. So what we have is the mature man. We've got as the main theme, the concern as the home space and imprisonment as the workspace. So very interesting layout as far as our spread goes today. I'm going to pick up the Kipper guidebook. I'll pick up the guidebook. Now, I haven't seen any comments yet. No, look, that's all right. This is going out to my LinkedIn account and to my 3 Facebook destinations, which is the profile, the page, and mytimetv.live, as well as my YouTube channel that is at Boundy. So those are the 5 places that you'll see this going live stream. I haven't done the other destinations that I usually do with eCam because, well, I'm not on eCam. I've only got 5 choices, 5 slots from the BeLive. Okay, the card number 5, being the mature man, sober and thoughtful in his day suit, we meet this wise older gentleman in his library. He's on your side generally, representing all kinds of bosses, guides, mentors, authorities, and executives, as well as important male relatives such as grandfathers, uncles, fathers, stepfathers, father-in-law, godfathers, etc. So, close to you without bad cards, he offers support. Now, whether we consider that these are bad cards or not, I don't do the bad or good type of thing. I just do what is. So we have this support from a more mature male today. So what we're doing is considering that this is a wise person. Oh, excuse me. This is a wise person who we can consider has become important to us. Respect all the people in authority and any other experienced person, because that's who we're going to have as our major influence in our day. It could also be that you yourself, even if you are a female like I am, could be stepping into your wise role as the more masculine side of yourself and bringing that into the forefront of your day today. So that's the general main theme. Now, as we go over to this card 33, angelic number of concern, doesn't it doesn't ring or bring too many bell alarms to me type of thing. I'm just feeling, well, we're going to have some time thinking about and more in depth. So In this, which is another challenging card, this guidebook calls it challenging cards, which I think is more of a be aware of and challenge sort of thing. So here we meet an older man with anxiety and rumination apparent in his posture. So another thoughtful masculine energy today. He closes his eyes to the beautiful warm light streaming in through the stained glass window. Literally, it's a sign of angst, confusion, inability to focus, or even depressed mental status. So it's unclear what to do. So there's a negative tendency to catastrophize, to be deeply pessimistic. So that's the energy that comes from one of the contributors. I can't remember who FB is anyway. I've looked it up. It's all right. It's all right. It's in the home space. It's time to just, if everything really does feel like it's coming down on top of you and you can't figure through it, you can't think through it or anything, just allow yourself to sit in the energy of that angelic realm. It is card 33. Allow that space and time to sit, and as the intro on this particular part says, rumination. Allow yourself to sit and ruminate, to think, to consider, to just be in that space of wondering and wonderment, and allow the mind to release it. Give it up to universe and feel that energy of the angels. Feel that is that beautiful golden light coming through the window, or just straight direct into your heart, that energy of warmth and loving care. You may need that time and space today to be able to spend that time with spirit in whatever way you need to. It being the more masculine energy, it's along that bit more of a practical level. It doesn't matter which way you do feel into this. Just spend that time at some point today. If you feel that you need to just sit and close your eyes, do that. That's what I'm feeling from this, because we've certainly got a very masculine energy with these two cards today. And then in our workspace, that imprisonment card. Oh my, oh my. Not sure what that one is. It certainly is behind bars. And I'm just going to do something here. Hold on a sec. And change the page actually to find the number, to find what they explain it as well as, am I actually live? I didn't think to check that first, did I? But that's okay. And it is saying I am, so that's good. And that I've got one comment. Oh, am I actually live? You can hear that. If you can hear that, I am, so that's good. Okay, so Shaz, good morning to you. Now I haven't got that coming in to my Be Live. There you go. So the profile comments are not coming into the Be Live comment area in the studio. That's all right. Here we are feeling that sense of imprisonment on this challenging card. Two challenging cards, but we've got the mature man in the middle. That's not a challenge. Anyway, we see a pair of battered hands clutching the iron bars in harsh prison. It does look like a very harsh and awful prison. Tattered sleeves off a scant cover to a set of bony wrists. Can just see that. It does look a little bit lacking in comfort, doesn't it? So literally this card is a prison, jail, asylum, rehab centre, bank or military barracks. So more abstractly, it stands for any locked, off-limits and secured place. So in our workspace, are you feeling locked in? Are you feeling like you're imprisoned by? Represents a sense of confinement, imprisonment, isolation, desperate motionlessness. So what would I feel about that? It is that feeling of being trapped. So if that's how you're feeling in your workspace at the moment, it's probably time to let it go. I know when you're feeling trapped or you feel like you're locked up and you haven't got the key, it can be something that is, beyond frustrating. I know as I've been waiting for more news on my car and being at home without, unless I hoof it out, like walk anywhere, I'm in that sense of it does feel like it's a bit of a prison, but I love my home space. So for me, it isn't, but there certainly are limitations when you try to, when there's things that happen that you have to figure out alternative ways of getting what you need and doing what you need to. One example with yesterday is I have medications. It was the last one in the packet. Went to get my, refills from the cupboard where I usually keep them, and there were none. I hadn't realised I was that low, so I needed to ring the pharmacy and ask, do you do deliveries? Because otherwise I've got a long walk to go and pick them up. Luckily, it worked out that, yes, she was going to be going past at some point. The usual day for deliveries is a Tuesday. I wasn't on the right day, but it still worked out. So feel into what you're feeling in that sense of imprisonment, and there is a way to work things out. You don't need to be feeling so trapped that you can't do anything, because there is always a way to work it out. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling with the imprisonment card. So as you're moving through your day today, feel that sense of the masculine around you and within you. Remember, we can tap into our own masculine energies even when we are female. And for you men, it's really standing in your essence of being masculine in the true powerful sense that you have of that manhood, manliness, but in a way that really is still that good balance of the masculine feminine. It's not to lord it over anyone or anything. It's just being a man. And we certainly have had that sort of discussion over, well, when you see a lot of things on the news, you realise that in many cases men have lost their sense of who they are, and hence sometimes the ways of behaviour that we see, but it still is a very valuable, valid and absolutely necessary energy that we need to be experiencing in the true sense of, if you are a man, be a man, all of that sort of level of balance. So I'm just going to hide that one now because we've finished with the cards themselves. So thank you for being here to watch this and be a part of the daily cards. For those wherever you are watching, where you are maybe watching it as a replay as well. Thank you. I'm not sure if you've got notifications of this being live. Usually they have been going out. I don't set anything up other than what the usual social media and YouTube send out as notifications to people. There is the way of tapping the subscribe and the little bell that's in YouTube so that you get the notifications automatically when I am starting a live stream. I think you can even set it to 30 minutes before or that sort of thing. I'm not 100% sure. In Facebook, well, it's supposed to work if you set the notifications. I don't know with the Facebook setups anymore. Things change so much and so often. I just go with the flow in what we can do with the technology we have. So thank you. Keep being the best you, and I'll be here again tomorrow. Namaste.